Van Buren Township in Grant County, Indiana, was platted in 1837 by Joseph Boxall, named after then-President Martin Van Buren. The area was initially sparsely populated, reflecting the broader settlement patterns of northern Indiana during the early 19th century. In 1843, George H. D. Rood became one of the first permanent settlers, establishing a homestead and naming the local creek Rood's Run, which marked the beginning of organized community life in the region. Growth and name evolution, 1840s, 1880s. As more pioneers arrived, the settlement expanded along the creek and nearby crossroads, adopting various informal names such as Rood's Corner, Rood's Town, Rood's Crossroads, and Stringtown. This period saw agricultural development and basic infrastructure, typical of rural Indiana townships, with families relying on farming and local trade. The community's growth was gradual, supported by the fertile lands of Grant County, but it remained unincorporated and loosely defined until the late 19th century. Official platting and incorporation, 1888 to 1892. In 1888, C.W., likely referring to a local surveyor or developer, formally platted the town site, officially naming it Van Buren after the township and president. This step formalized its boundaries and layout. By June 1892, the Indiana state legislature incorporated Van Buren as a town, granting it legal status and enabling local governance, which spurred further residential and commercial development in the small community. 20th century development and economy. Throughout the 20th century, Van Buren evolved into a quintessential small-town Indiana locale, with a focus on agriculture. The arrival and growth of the Weaver Popcorn Company in the mid-1900s transformed the local economy, making popcorn production a cornerstone industry. By the 2010 census, the population had stabilized around 864 residents, with the town emphasizing its rural charm and community events amid broader regional changes like urbanization in nearby cities such as Marion. Modern era and popcorn legacy, late 20th century, present today, Van Buren proudly brands itself as the popcorn capital of the world due to Weaver Popcorn's prominence, which employs many locals and produces globally recognized brands. The annual Popcorn Festival, held each August since the 1980s, celebrates this heritage with parades, contests, and food events, drawing visitors and preserving cultural traditions. The town maintains a quiet, family-oriented atmosphere, with facilities like the Van Buren Public Library supporting community life, while facing typical small-town challenges like economic shifts and population stability.